What's going on, folks? So I got a viewer request video here for y'all today. I'm going to be checking out a band called Tears of Tragedy, and the name of this song is Epitaph. And like I said, there's a viewer request. This song was requested by this ranger right here. Thank you. And yeah, without further ado, let's just give this song a listen. Rangers, go.
名もなき詩人はどうもゆく魂を預けて花の名前一つ知らぬまま造花の歌を奏で名もなき詩人は今日を行く
Wow, that song was awesome. Holy cow! Especially like the instrumental stuff. Wow, I mean, just so cool and dynamic, and I mean, just so impressive. I love that little piano touch there at the end. That was tight, but yeah, wow. I mean, there's so much about this song that I just absolutely loved. I mean, as soon as it started and everything's just kind of ripping, I was like, wow, this is already insane with the guitar and the keyboard and all that good stuff. And then the verses hit. And the verses, I think, is my favorite part. I mean, that like bass and keyboard, like piano combo was so tight. So tight. Just the way that the keyboard would put in like a little flourish and here and there and I mean it just sounded so cool. And then again you kind of have like the bass going and then the guitar kind of chimes in a little bit, just a little bit in there, but the verses just have such this really cool groove to it that I just loved it. Loved those verses so much. And I like the vocal melody and then her voice in the verses. Those verses were just on point. I mean, so cool. But I mean, also, like, I love that whole intro where stuff's ripping, the guitar's going, and just these really intricate melodies happening. And but yeah, when those verses hit, wow, I just love those. And then there's like that I don't remember the like that pre-chorus thing happening after the first verse. I think it kind of went from the first verse into the chorus. I could be mistaken. I mean, there's so much happening in this song. I was trying to like remember as best I could stuff I wanted to mention. But I know for a fact after the second verse, before the chorus, there was that like little pre-chorus thing. And then after like the solos in the bridge, you kind of get that again before it goes into like the final couple choruses. But that pre-chorus thing, I love that. Like the keyboard kind of takes on a bit of a darker tone and with like an organ type sound. And it was just so tight. And then the way she sings that part is just really awesome as well. So man, I love both of those sections. I just absolutely loved. And then of course you have like the solo. I mean the guitar solo was just insane. Just the technicality and talent of these musicians is wild. I mean, like I said, the bass really gets some cool stuff to do here, some nice grooves and things like that. You got the guitar, which is just doing this gnarly stuff, and just sounded so cool. And then the keyboard, all the different approaches like that the keyboard has. It's not like the keyboard's just kind of like the same thing all the way throughout. There's like a bunch of different stuff that it does, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I just love the musicianship, and of course the drums did a really great job too. I mean, talk about a difficult song to like do the drums. I mean, because it's moving a lot, but then it's got some slowdowns and it's got various things that are happening here. But the drums just did a really great job of that. I also like the symphonic elements a lot. You can hear like some strings and some other stuff, and there's even like choir moments where you hear this kind of like grand choir in the background singing some stuff, and it just really elevates the song to just such this grand scale. And it was just so cool. And I was thinking to myself, I think the chorus is probably my least favorite part of the song, but that's not to say that I didn't like it or like it's not good. It just didn't have like the same kind of qualities that I would say the rest of the song had, where it's kind of unique and kind of really has so much character thrown in there with the approach to the different spots. The chorus was, I would say, the most straightforward section of the song, and it did grow on me the more I heard it. It's just like after hearing like some of these other sections, it's like the chorus again. It's not a bad chorus. It just is the most like straightforward section, I would say. But I still like that the melody and the way she sings it, and the grandiosity of like the music behind it. You know, the guitar really kind of picks up from the verses and the pre-chorus, where it's a bit more, you know, in the background, just little things here and there. But in the chorus, it kind of starts ripping, and you know, other things really all come together and just really boost it. So yeah, I mean, I still enjoyed the chorus quite a bit. It just, like I said, it's kind of the most straightforward section of the song itself, in terms of like melody and just approach. But you know, I mean, it's a chorus, so it kind of, I guess, anchors everything. You know, you have a lot of movement elsewhere in the song, so having the chorus to be a little bit more straightforward is not a bad decision. You know, like I said, it kind of helps anchor the song and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, I thought she has a really good voice, and really, I mean, this is the type of song I feel like there's a lot of different kinds of approaches that the vocals have to take in this song, because you have kind of those softer, slower moments, or those moments that have a little bit more of a groove to it, and then the more bombastic chorus where she really kind of sings with a bit more power, whereas in the other stuff, it's more of like a smoother kind of melody, you know, in there, and the way that she approaches the vocals. And yeah, I just thought she did a really good job kind of singing on a song that kind of is as intricate and technical as this one. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this song a lot. I mean, it's insanely impressive. Again, the musicianship is just wild, and some of those sections I just absolutely love. And yeah, I mean, the whole package, it really is just quite the song here. So I enjoyed that very, very much. So thank you so much to the Ranger who requested this song here. I mean, it's a good one, without a doubt. So yeah, I need to check out more of this band here. So anywho, but yeah, really, really enjoyed that. Let me know, folks, in the comments down below, what do you think of this song here? Let's talk about it, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger out.